In the Great War, 41 Lancashire police officers called up to fight were killed in battle, among them PC Noah Burd, collar number 677. And this, more than 100 years after PC 677 joined the police, is the officer who holds that number today, Inspector Steve Bradshaw.
Not to be stopped without my express permission.
He wants to discover more about Noah and find out which other serving officers share a number with that of a fallen colleague. So we've come to the Lancashire Archives in Preston.
So I'm looking forward to actually seeing the records themselves. He was called up to the Uniform Army on the 6th of August 1914. And the next entry is that he was killed on the 21st of October in the same year. I feel a sense of connection to him through the collar number, and to actually see the pencil on the paper and it not be a photocopy, it's quite stark really. In 1914 things probably took a turn for the worse and he's got some discipline issues, which to me shows me more of the man. I've always thought that if you remember the person, you remember the war.
Another discovery, PC 23, David Ferguson, served in Bacup and died in 1918 on the Western Front. His number belongs to Superintendent Stasha Ashovi. She commands the East Lancashire Division, the one Ferguson would have served in.
I'll say PC 23 because I've had some issues with fully identifying David properly. I personally think that is Ferguson. What I've got here for you is actually a certificate, something from the Commonwealth War Graves, which is memory of David Ferguson and his service, and it shows that he was he's remembered with honour at the Poitiers Memorial. He was never recovered and he's one of thousands that have no official resting place. And
he left a widow and a daughter,
yes.
I believe.
And the story of a war hero awaits today's PC 81 from Lancashire's Mounted section.
Hi Steve, as promised I've come to tell you a little bit more about an officer from Burnley Police called James Greenhalgh. We basically said that he'd gone back out into no man's land on 3 separate occasions, recovering 2 colleagues, and on the 3rd time he was unfortunately killed by shellfire.
What a hero, what an absolute hero to give his own life to rescue colleagues and go into no man's land, knowing all his, a lot of his colleagues were dead. 12 months ago, transferred from Greater Manchester Mounted Unit to Lancashire Mounted Unit, and I was lucky enough to ask for 81, and the reason being I got it used to be my dad's collar number, and my dad was in Lancashire Police in the mid-60s, but unfortunately died when I was 4. So we've always sort of held this number quite close to the family.